Hello everybody on Newtoland, Jamie Power back with another video, and yes, I'm doing a video on my recent pickups. And when I say recent, I mean for like I mean recently as in like the last sort of 2 to 3 months. Some Christmas presents thrown in as well. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I thought I'd do a separate video rather than doing pickups and posts because that was a regular thing. So let's get started then with some of my recent pickups. Let's get started then. So the wife for Christmas, she bought me Flow. Just go with the flow. This is an animated film that won Best Animated Film at the Oscars. I think it should have gone to Wild Robot personally. I think they had a better story, but this is visually stunning and it's a wonderful film and she got it for me. So thank you, wifey. Great little film. It's basically about a cat and the whole world is starting to flood. So yeah, it's a really good film. Yeah. Alien Nation, and I've not seen this film in a very long time. I remember it being pretty good. The wife got me again this for Christmas and it was on offer. It's basically about aliens working as cops. It's an action buddy cop movie, but yeah, I remember it being pretty good. Thanks, wifey. Another one the wife got for me, Sisu, and I haven't seen the sequel yet either. I do want to see it. I just didn't get a chance to see it because it was only showing at late screenings where I would live, so I couldn't get to go and see it. But this is basically an action war film about a guy who's absolutely balmy and yeah, he gets his revenge on these Nazis. What more to tell? It's a good little action romp. I really enjoyed it. Ballerina, and this is in the world of John Wick about a young girl who was trained as an assassin / ballerina, obviously by the title, and she just goes on the run and after something goes wrong, and it's an action thriller in the world of John Wick. It's a very entertaining film. Not as good as John Wick, but I still think it's a worthy entry into the series. My good friend Tony Mardon, he lives up in London. He's a director of the film I'm going to be in his called The Witches of the Sands. That's coming soon. Make sure you check it out. I will be in it very briefly, but I am in it. But anyway, he very kindly went to get this for me in London because in one of the shops up there, they had this for sale. And it is The Toxic Avenger. But I'm going to zoom in. It's signed by the girl who plays the Toxic Avenger. Why did I say zombie? This is the actual Toxic Avenger itself, because Peter Dinklage does the human form and the girl does the Toxic Avenger. It's a bit strange, I know, but basically it's about a guy who he's not doing very well. He's down on his luck and he needs his money. And he goes to his boss, they won't give it to him, he has an accident, and so he decides to take revenge. It's a very good, silly film. I really enjoyed this one, Toxic Avenger. It's a remake. I think the original was probably maybe a better film for all the original film fanatics out there, but I think this goes top to toe with it. I really did enjoy this one. It's a lot of silly fun. And thanks again, Tony, for getting that for me. I really do appreciate it. There's a new biopic coming out called Michael about Michael Jackson. The very first concert I ever went to was Michael Jackson. I've been a fan since I was a kid and I've always loved his music. And I can't wait to go and see that film. It's going to be good, I think. So the guy who plays him is very good in the part by what it seems. But he's got the voice down to an art. But anyway, back in I think it was the 80s, there was a TV series called The Jacksons, The American Dream. And this is basically a biopic TV series based on the Jacksons from when he was young all the way up to when he was older. Well, until this is filmed anyway, you know, obviously to the time that this was filmed. And I remember watching this back in the day and really enjoying it. It's quite tough watch at times. His dad was not particularly very nice with him, but yeah, it's a really good little show and I really wanted to revisit it before the new film comes out. So there we go, The Jacksons, An American Dream. The Enfield Haunting with Timothy Spallman. This is basically more closer to the story, the real life encounter of Enfield Road with the house, etc. This haunted house. Then Conjuring 2. Conjuring 2 was a lot of it was made up, but they, you know, the Warrens weren't actually invited in. But anyway, getting back to the point of this, this is the Enfield Haunting, and this is a TV mini-series, and it's a really, really good show from memory. I got this from Germany. I didn't even know it came with a slip cover or slip box, because it's not technically a cover, it's a box. But anyway, there we go. That is the Enfield Haunting. I'm really looking forward to rechecking this one out. And now a horror film I've never seen before. It's called The Haunting of Emily Rose. And this is a film starring Laura Linney, Tom Wilkinson, and a few other people as well. Jennifer Carpenter. And it's just basically a true story about this case that came along in court about a girl whose well, possessed by a demon, and I've never seen it. And it's meant to be really good, and it says absolutely bloody terrifying. So I look forward to giving it a go. A good friend of mine, AJ's from AJ's Movie Place, I'll leave a link down below to his channel. He very kindly sent me his spare copy of The Fly, because I actually don't have it in the collection. I've been wanting to rewatch it recently. And you know, this year I think it marks its, when did it come out? I want to make sure I get this right. Yeah, 1986. It's 40 years old this year, The Fly, and it still holds up well. I am looking forward to checking it out again. It's been a while since I watched it. Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, about a guy who slowly transforms into a fly. Could you ever guess that? But yeah, it's a really good horror film, and it's enough to pull your fingernails off. Another Christmas present wifey got me, Superman. This is the recent version of the story, if you will, and I actually really enjoyed it for what it was. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of fun, I think. It's never going to top Christopher Reeve. You ain't going to go near that. It's just, that's top tier Superman. But I thought for modern telling, the only thing I would say is that the whole, like, F1 punch from, what's his name, Lex Luthor, when he's getting his team to do F6, 4, 2, 8, I bet all this bollocks. And the other guys, you know, I just didn't buy that personally, but the rest of it, I thought it was quite an entertaining film. It's funny, it's fast-paced, it's action-packed, and I thought the acting was quite good all around. And the guy who plays Superman, he was all right for what he was. So yeah, Superman, I enjoyed it, and Krypto, like him or love him, I really liked it. My favourite character there was Nathan Fillion. I thought he was brilliant in this. Shh, hush. And this is a fantastic slasher film. Well, it's not really a slasher as such. It's more like a home invasion. It's basically about I think she's a deaf girl, and this guy wants to get into her house basically and rob her. It's a really good film. Went to Netflix, and then when it got off Netflix, it never came back. And we've not had it since. It's not been on any streaming platform anywhere. But they have released it in America on Screen Factory. But that was like, that was only on 4K, not Blu-ray. If you wanted to get the Blu-ray, you have to buy the double pack of the 4K, and that's like 30 odd quid. And I thought that's a lot of money. And over in Amazon Germany, they had it for, I think it was like £9 for the Blu-ray. So I thought, you know what, I'm having that. This is a really great little film. And yeah, it hasn't got a slip cover or nothing. What's that say? Wendy cover. Basically, you see Wendy cover and description on the front of a German release. That means there's artwork on the other side. So it's basically the same artwork, but without the German logo there, the age rating. In fact, I'll prove it to you if you like, just to show you, because I haven't actually opened this one yet, and I should have done so, because I'm going to sit here like a twat, trying to open a thing. Oh, you fucking shit. Hang on. Where are you, bloody stupid bastard? There we go. All this fucking work for just to show off a Blu-ray cover. Oh, for fuck's sake, I still can't get into it, you bastard. Ah! I'll show you, you fucking cunt. Yes! We're there, baby! Back in the room, and yes, there we go then. So like I said, it has Wender cover down the bottom here, that side there, Wender cover. So let's see if I'm correct. It should be right. I think I'm usually right on these things. Yes, there we go. So there is the German front, and if we turn it inside out, we have the same artwork but without the age logo on the front, which I think is a great thing that they do over in Germany. Shame they don't do that in Australia. They have that great massive symbol at the bottom. But you know what? I'm happy with that. Fantastic. And yes, it does have an English subtitles and all that. English dub. Now, Leo, Geek Legion of Doom, he did his top 10 films. And one of the films he put on there was a film which I've seen in Asda for about £7 on DVD. It's one of those straight to DVD malarkey. You know, Big Paulie does his late night crap DVDs. And I saw the head on Blu-ray, and it was like £6.50 with delivery. I thought that's bloody good. That is and also Wendy cover. This is Jurassic Games Extinction. Yeah. But he said this was actually quite decent fun. Obviously it's low budget. Obviously it's going to be a bit crappy. but it looks like fun. I actually like the looks of this one. It's 102 minutes long, and it obviously comes in the English language. I hope it does anyway, otherwise I'm fucked. No, there it is, yeah, English dub. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Thank you, Geek Legion of Doom. If this is shit, I know who I'm coming to. No, not really. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Now, the sequel is coming out soon, and I've never seen the first one, Greenland, starring Jim Butler, and it's just another disaster movie. Apparently it's one of the best ones of recent anyway. I look forward to checking it out, and it's got the girl from Firefly and Deadpool. Forget her name. Is it like, I can't read it, it's too... Marina Baccarin. There we go, yeah, so Greenland, looking forward to finally watching this one and seeing if it's any good. The next three were sent to me from a good friend of mine, and they are unofficial copies. And you know, how do I stand on unofficial copies? Well, back in the day when I was younger, we had a thing called VHS people, and we used to record things off TV. Was that legal? Technically no, but everybody did it, and they sold the tapes everywhere, including the shop opposite a police station where I used to live. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about it. If it ever comes out officially, then I will buy it. But until it does, I'm happy just to have it in the collection on the shelf. It's for my own personal use, and it's not made by like a company or nothing. It's just done by a friend of mine who's very kindly just put it onto disc, like recording off TV. And he's just whacked up a couple of sleeves for me. So the first one is a documentary on John Candy, I Like Me. A very interesting documentary. It mainly focuses on his work and his films, etc., and TV appearances, and not his personal life, but there was a lot of personal stories. There was some bits and pieces here and there, and I thought the documentary, just like the man, was wonderful. The next one is The Vast at Night, and this is a, I don't do spoilers, but let's just say these two people, they do like a radio podcast back in, I think it's in the 50s. Yes, in the 50s, and they hear a signal which they haven't heard before, so they get in touch with the Air Force, and they don't know nothing about it, and then all of a sudden people are starting to look into it. It's a very, very underrated little film. I think this is great. I think I saw it on Amazon Prime. It's a really good little film. It's only about an hour and a half, very well acted. It takes about 10 minutes to get going, but once you're there, it's great. Oh, I need a fucking shit. Oh. Sorry about that, feel much better. Let's get on with the video then. Where were we? Right, we got to Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always. This is a wonderful little drama about a girl who's pregnant and she goes on a trip with her friend, and it's a really good little film. I really enjoy this drama, very well acted. It has one of the best scenes in a police station I've ever seen. It's not a shoot 'em up or anything like that, just a very well acted and written scene. Fantastic stuff, emotional, funny and real. Yeah, really good little film. I really enjoyed this one. There's a film out next week called Kangaroo coming out to cinemas. It came out in Australia fairly recently, and it also came out on Blu-ray in Germany. And this is called Lily and the Kangaroo. Obviously it's in a different language, but it's a Wendy cover, but it doesn't really matter. You get the idea. It says Lily and the Kangaroo, and this is a drama about, well, a comedy, light-hearted family drama about a girl who rescues a kangaroo with this chap that she meets, and they look after it. And it looks really funny. I do love Australian films, especially films like The Castle and Crocodile Dundee and Muriel's Wedding. They just seem to get comedy right. So Priscilla, Queen of the Desert is also very funny. Yeah, I do like an Australian film, and this is a new one. And I thought, you know what? It was about £8-9. I thought I'd give it a go. So me and the wife are going to watch that probably this afternoon or tomorrow. Hello, Pepsi Max have now got a new flavour. Tropical. Let's give it a go. Yeah. It's actually quite nice. I don't mind that actually. It's better than the gingerbread one they did. What's it Big Paulie does? What's that, Skip?
G'day, Skip. What's that? Someone pushed the boys down the old mine shaft. Who could have done that?
Yeah, it's about an 8 out of 10. I really like it. Back on to the show. Jordan at Movie Worm. Hello, mate, if you're watching. He did his recent video about films first time watchers that he watched last year, and it got me interested in seeing this film. I've never seen this one. It's called The Stepfather, and this is a Shout Factory release, or Scream Factory. Never seen it. It's basically about a guy who goes around posing as a dad and then, you know, getting in relationships and then killing them off or something like that. I've never seen it, and I think I might have seen the remake that came out, but I don't recall seeing this one. I'm trying to open the box and it's not letting me, the bastard. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, there we go, looking forward to watching this one, see if it's any good. And yeah, so we've got a booklet in there as well. I got this off eBay for £8.70, which is pretty good for an American release, I think. So getting lots of bargains recently. But anyway, that is The Stepfather. Really looking forward to checking this one out. When I was young, I never needed anyone. Yeah, I saw 2 films when I was younger, the same, you know, same universe sort of thing. Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. And this is with Clint Eastwood.
What kind of stupid name is that?
And basically about him and a chimp, and it's like a comedy boxing drama thing. I remember liking these films when I was younger, and I always liked Clint Eastwood. I think he's a great little actor and very talented man. He's still going in his age and still making movies, so that's something to be applauded. And yeah, I wanted to revisit these, and I saw these on eBay. No, it was on a Facebook page. Somebody was selling it for £10, so I picked it up. So that is those 2 films. Good to have them in the collection, and again, looking forward to rewatching these films, because I actually do that quite a lot now, watching films, you know. Rather than go out Blu-ray hunting every week, I actually watch me films. I know, who'd have thought it? A Bluetuber actually watches films. Anyway, when I was younger, and there's a lot of reminiscing in this video. I should call this video When I Was Young. Maybe I will, you never know. My favourite animated show of all time came out on Blu-ray in Germany, and I had to get it. Even though I've got them all on DVD, it's nice to have it as a backup, and that is Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold for me was the quintessential cartoon growing up. I used to love Ninja Turtles. That's the first thing I ever really got into. Well, Dogtanian, Ninja Turtles, Bucky O'Hare. Oh god, the list goes on and on. But one of the last cartoons that I got into before I sort of started growing up properly was Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold was basically about a street kid who moved in with his grandpa and his friends who live in this house, and all his friends at school. It was just the ups and downs of life, and it was so funny. And the characters were brilliant, the writing was great, the music is spot on. Everything about this show for me, growing up, was just perfect. I loved it, and you know, it's just so mad, it doesn't really get talked about these days. They did do a final film episode where it went to the jungle, and they ended it. They ended the whole thing, and that was great. So I do have that on DVD as well. What I might do is pop the 2 films in here as well. Oh, it's a 2-discer. Got 2 discs. And yeah, but like I said, I love Hey Arnold. I love the movies, and I just love the whole thing. The characters, the writing, like I said. I thought it was better than The Simpsons at the time. So that is Hey Arnold on Blu-ray, the complete series. Something which took the world by storm last year was K-pop Demon Hunters. And yes, it's not an official copy, but if it ever does come out, which I think they will with this one, you know, down the line, might go to Criterion. Criterion tend to release a lot of Netflix stuff, but I think this will get released because it's been too popular. You know, when the second film comes out, I think they'll release the first one on Blu-ray. But this will do until it comes out. And once again, thank you to my friend who helped me with this. And it's a very funny animated musical. It's almost like anime inspired, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of kick-ass action, great songs, and yeah, it's a good film. And you know, for this sort of thing, it's not really my cup of tea. I'm not into K-pop music as such. But I really did enjoy this one. I thought it was a lot of fun, and the whole world seems to have gone mad for it, which is great because it deserves all the love it can get. Da-dum, da-dum, bom, bom. Yes, this is the Pink Panther collection. This was £4 in CEX, and it has 5 films. I watched these when I was younger. I thought they were great fun, but I've not seen them since, and I thought, for £4, let's give them all another go. The Shadow Men. Now, this is a film I want to talk to you guys about. This was a VHS back in the day. It's never been released on DVD in this country or America. It was released in USA and it was released in Germany and in Australia, but it's very expensive and hard to come by. And my friend said, I'll pop it onto a disc for you. And that is A Shadow Man. What's it about? It's a really bad, well, it's not bad, but I love it. I actually love it, but it's a bad film technically by reviews online. But it's basically about this family. They go hiking up in the mountains in America, obviously. And they decide to go home early because it's not working for them. And a UFO follows them down the road. Next thing you know, they wake up like about a couple hours later on the other side of the road. And weird things start to happen, and they start to feel odd, and all these people turn up, these shadow men in black, if you will. This came out around the same time as Men in Black, but they ain't friendly. They're quite imposing, and yeah, and basically it's like a thriller sort of thing, but it is a TV movie, you've got to realise that, and it's only been available on VHS and now DVD, so obviously you can't get on Blu-ray. I really do hope one day they release this on Blu-ray, or even if a DVD over here, which they won't, because it's not really a film many people know of. And I remember watching it from the VHS shop and thinking, oh, it's another Men in Black film, and it wasn't, but it was really good, and it is good. I really like the pacing of this, I like the story, and people act like how people should act in a way. It is a little silly and cheesy, the effects are very cheap. There's something that happens, all I say with a video recorder, and it is quite funny, but it's also the thought of that happening. For me, it just works really well, and that is The Shadow Man. Like I said, this is not an official copy, but I popped it in a black case. Just looks right in a black case. I can't wait to rewatch this. It is available on YouTube if you want to watch it. Deadly Friend, and this is a film from the 80s, and it stars oh god, what's her name? She played Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the movie. Kristen Swanson. There you go. It's on the back of the. It's on the back of the Blu-ray case, and basically it's about a girl who's a robot. That's all you need to know, and it's a really good little film from what I remember. It's got Mar from the Goonies in it, and yeah, it's Wes Craven, I believe. Yeah, Wes Craven, he made this one, so you know what to expect from Wes Craven. Comedy, horror, sci-fi, fun. I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, I haven't opened this one. I do have the previous release was an I can't remember, it might have been a Spanish release. I have a spare copy of that now, so I might have to give that away or something, but I can't see it, but I've got it somewhere. But anyway, that is Deadly Friend. Right, the final three, and I'm going to show you The Mask. Oh! Smoking! Starring Jim Carrey. This is a 4K restoration. Obviously I don't have 4K, but this is a 4K restoration. And what's there to say about this film and me? I love Jim Carrey. As a kid, Jim Carrey was my god. He was my hero. He was my saviour of the screen. And I went to see every film of his at the cinema after The Mask, from The Mask onwards, because I was too young to go see Ace Ventura. And I remember that was on my birthday list for Ace Ventura, and it was such a funny, good film. The story is about a guy who finds a mask and it turns into this wacky character. It's green, and it's a screwball comedy in a way with a bit of action thrown in. But it's a really well made film. It's really well acted, I think, and it stands the test of time. It's a good story. It goes at a good pace. It's very funny, and I remember seeing this with my mum and dad and my brother and my friend Sean at the cinema when it first came out. I was dying to see this, and then there's a bit where he falls out a window, the mask, he falls out the window, and this car comes along and he's honking his horn at him. He goes, I think he wants to communicate, and he blows this little horn thing and it smashes his car to pieces. My dad lost his shit. He was laughing for ages at that. But yeah, sorry, little story there. But yeah, The Mask, fantastic film, and I haven't opened this yet. Like I said, a lot of these films, I've seen it, I tend to watch the stuff I've not seen, and then I come back to stuff I have. But I don't know about you, do you find it better watching films that you love rather than watching anything new? I don't know, I've gotten to a stage where now I'm not buying any new stuff, and I'm buying all the old stuff. But anyway, that is The Mask from Arrow, great release. And speaking of Arrow, we all know that I had to buy this, don't we? We all know, if you know me, you know my channel, you know what I like, you know I had to buy this, don't you? And yes, I actually got this for nothing as well, because I was given some vouchers for Christmas from work, And so that paid for this. So technically this is due to my workplace. So thank you very much to my workplace for the vouchers, because you bought me the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Arrow 4K Restoration Trilogy box set. Now there are two different artworks. You've got the animated box set and you got this box set. This was my favourite poster of all time, my favourite film of all time. I had to get this. The animated one is nice, I do like it, but I love this front cover. This poster is everything to me. I know it sounds really stupid, but I don't give two fanny fucks. I love these films. First film, classic, one of the best comic book movie adaptations ever made. Second film is a lot of fun. It's watered down a bit because obviously there was a lot of problems in the UK and there are a lot of complaints about how violent the first one was. And then we have the third one, which no bugger likes, and I really do like it. I remember having a lot of fun seeing that at the cinema, and yeah, the costumes are a little weak, the story is a bit thin, but I've always enjoyed it. I've enjoyed every single one of these films, and I can happily watch them over and over, and the same level of enjoyment from each film is there for me. I never grow old of these. I can watch these over and over and over and never get tired of it, obviously because it's my favourite film. So Ninja Turtles then, what a box set, and yeah, fan-fricking-tastic. Cowabunga! And the last film I want to show you is the Willies. Yes, the Willies.
Willy!
It's the name of the film.
What is?
The Willies.
You pulled your willy out.
No.
I'll have to get me magnifying glass out, won't I?
It's a film called The Willies.
Oh, what's the sequel called? The Minges?
It's an 80s anthology horror film thing.
Willy, 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 more sausage than a German market.
Anyway, so what the film is about...
What it's really about is where's Wally wanking off Willy Wonka at the weekend with a 7:30 challenge Donald Trumps.
For fuck's sake, what is wrong with him? Jesus. Let's get on with it. Anyway, so this is the Willies.
You want to see my Willy?
No, I do not.
Feast your eyes at my magic mic.
Bloody hell. He's a tripod.
Yep. And you know what's the best part?
I dread to think.
Well, when Katie's finished down there, she can take a nap on me sack.
The Willies. Now, this is a film that came out in the late 80s, stars Sean Astin from The Goonies, and he actually reprised his role as Sam from... Is it Sam? I'm pretty sure he plays Sam in The Goonies. He reprises his role as that kid. Even though it's not specified in the story description and it's not official, he talks about it in the film. And it's basically an anthology about this guy telling stories around the campfire, and it's from memory anyway. And they tell these 3 stories, and it is a very cheesy film. Not the best horror film going by a long mile, but I really did enjoy this film when I first watched it about 2 to 3 years ago. I bought a DVD in a charity shop for 50p. I'd never heard of it before, and I thought, you know what? This came out on Blu-ray, and the picture on the sound on that DVD was pretty poor. So I'm very happy to get this. I don't know if it's got a... Oh, it has, I can see it. It's got the reversible sleeve. It doesn't say Wendy cover on it, or maybe it does on the back. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Yes, it does, Wendy cover. So yeah, Wendy cover, that means, like I said earlier, it's got the same picture without the logo. Yeah, basically it's just a bit of a horror anthology comedy thing in the 80s. Very cheesy, very low budget, but a lot of fun, and I really do enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to rewatching it on Blu-ray and see the contrast from the DVD to the Blu-ray. I now have a spare DVD copy, so I'll give that away, I suppose, at some point. But anyway, that is Willy's, available from Germany, Amazon, and yeah, I'm very happy to have this one in the collection. And that brings an end to this video, and I'm sure you're all saying thank fuck for that. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. There will be some more videos coming soon. Quite a long video today, so at least you've got a long one. Oh, baby, baby! But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, play safe. Until next time, guys, bye for now.
What a lot of shit. The only film you need to buy on Blu-ray is The Brave Little Toaster.